This second function of the parliament is to control or inform the government. As we know, the parliament in every session begins with question hour. So, question hour is actually the first hour of every parliament, and this is the mechanism through which the representatives of the people provide the information about the different institutions of the government, and also this is the mechanism through which the government came to know about the different demands of the people by presented by their representatives. And one more important thing about here, we highlight the role of opposition here, because the opposition party highlights the drawbacks of government in their policies or different laws, and the government try to make more accountability in their laws, in their policies. So, this was the second function of the parliament. So, coming to another topic, another function of the parliament is that this is the legislative power. So, legislative power also is also enjoyed by the parliament. As we know, for a smooth working of a country formulates certain laws and regulation. So, this task is assigned to the legislature. So, legislature has a role to make laws and parliament laws and policies for the country. So, another important function is executive power. As after the laws are made by the legislature, in order to implement the laws, here comes the role of the executive. Now the office this is controlled by the prime minister and the cabinet, and also at the central level, but at the administrative level, civil servants have the responsibility to formulate to execute these laws which were introduced by the parliament, by the executive, by the ministers, and at the same time they have to ensure whether the people are getting benefited from the policies introduced by the government. So, these were some of the main functions of the parliament, and I hope you have understood all of this. Now, coming to the another topic, that is now, as we know, with the passage of time, more and more people are coming towards parliament. I am actually talking about the people in the parliament. Here we discuss actually the different sections of the society. For example, there are scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and in this section now we will see who are the people who are in the parliament. Actually, I am talking about the different people having different backgrounds. They are coming into the parliament now. I am talking about the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and other backward classes. Now with the passing of the years, the number of people are now getting elected as MPs coming from scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, because it is these people, it is these groups who can put forward their aspiration demands towards their particular member who will represent in them as a parliament. So, whether there are certain reservation for women candidates in the parliament or not. So, there was a bill that is known as Women Reservation Bill that was launched in 2008. So, this bill proposes that there should be 33% reservation of seats for women candidates in Lok Sabha and in all state legislatives. So, as we know, in the last Lok Sabha election, that was 17th Lok Sabha election in 2019, As per that figures, 78 women candidates were elected as MPs of the Parliament of Lok Sabha, and that means which is approximately 14% of the total strength of that house. So with the passage of time, we hope that the women candidates should come with the increasing number in the house. And this was all about this people in the parliament, in which we discussed scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and some reservation for women. And one more important thing, that under this women reservation bill, it also highlights, proposes that there should be the one, first of all, it provides 33% reservation for women, and also one third of seats reserved for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. So this was about the who are the people in the parliament. Now coming to a most important topic here, that is how we differentiate between the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha here. So this is actually the last topic of this lesson, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. As we know, the Lok Sabha is also known as the House of People, or lower house, and Rajya Sabha, it is known as upper house, and also it is known as House of Elders. And this is the first difference. And second difference is that the tenure is time of a member of Lok Sabha is 5 years in Lok Sabha, but in Rajya Sabha it is the tenure is 6 years. 6 years. And the third difference is the present strength is, that is present strength of members in Lok Sabha is present strength of members is 43 plus 2 Anglo Indians. That means present strength of Lok Sabha is 543 members plus 2 Anglo Indians, and these 2 members are elected or not elected, actually these are nominated by the president. Now coming to here, Rajya Sabha, it has 233 members plus 12 are nominated by president. So these 12 members are well-known personalities from the field of science, art, etc. And one more important thing is the head of this Lok Sabha is known as, we can say this presiding officer is speaker, and here the Rajya Sabha vice chairman, vice president is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So this was all about this lesson, and at last we discussed the difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Hope you must have understood all